Modern L-shaped small house tour, space-saving luxury design and timeless elegance. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine stepping into a space where every inch of design is intentional, where modern elegance meets efficient functionality, and where the house itself becomes a harmonious extension of both lifestyle and nature. Today, I want to take you on a journey through the architectural marvel of the modern L-shaped small house. This design approach, though compact in size, radiates a sense of openness, luxury, and timeless sophistication that many homeowners crave in our ever-changing world. The L-shaped configuration has existed for decades, but only recently has it been redefined as a forward-thinking solution for small homes and urban spaces. With rising property costs, limited land availability, and a growing emphasis on sustainability, architects and homeowners alike are searching for designs that maximize space without sacrificing style. The L shape offers precisely that balance. By simply rearranging two wings of a house to form a right angle, we create an architectural structure that frames outdoor areas, channels natural light, and creates privacy without the need for massive square footage. Our modern lifestyles demand flexibility. We work from home, we entertain in smaller groups, and we desire to connect with the outdoors without losing the sense of comfort and security inside. The L shape allows us to blend indoor and outdoor living seamlessly. The two wings often serve distinct functions, one as a private retreat with bedrooms and personal spaces, and the other as a public hub with the living room, dining area, and kitchen. Together, they wrap around a central courtyard or garden, creating a natural focal point that ties the house together. This design is not just about convenience, it's about emotional well-being. Studies in architectural psychology emphasize the importance of natural light, airflow, and visual connections to greenery. The L-shaped small house answers these needs by allowing windows to line both wings, maximizing exposure to the outdoors and ensuring every room feels connected to nature. Imagine waking up in a compact bedroom that feels airy and expansive because one entire wall overlooks a serene courtyard. That's the power of thoughtful design. Now, let us talk about luxury. Traditionally, luxury was equated with scale, large rooms, tall ceilings, sprawling estates. But in the modern context, luxury has shifted. Luxury is no longer about the size of a home, but about the quality of the experience within it. A small house can feel luxurious if every detail is carefully crafted. This is where the L-shaped design excels. Tiny luxury decor elements, like custom-built shelving, minimalist lighting fixtures, and premium natural materials such as wood, stone, and glass, transform a small space into something elegant. In an L-shaped home, these details shine even more because the structure naturally highlights focal points. The corner where the two wings meet often becomes a showcase wall or an open glass expanse, inviting residents and visitors to experience both intimacy and grandeur simultaneously. The concept of timeless elegance also enters here. Trends in design come and go, but the principles of balance, proportion, and natural beauty endure. By integrating timeless elements, like neutral palettes, soft textures, and versatile layouts, homeowners ensure their space never feels outdated. An L-shaped small house decorated with a balance of modern minimalism and classic sophistication becomes a true testament to timeless luxury. One of the most attractive qualities of this design is its relationship with the outdoors. Unlike box-shaped homes where gardens are often an afterthought, the L-shape frames the outdoor environment, making the garden an integral part of the home. Whether it's a lush tropical courtyard, a Zen-inspired gravel garden, or a sleek patio with modern furniture, the outdoor space becomes the heart of the home. Think of the house as a frame and the garden as the artwork within. During the day, natural light floods the interior, changing the mood of each room as the sun moves across the sky. At night, carefully placed outdoor lighting transforms the garden into a glowing centerpiece, visible from nearly every corner of the home. This constant interplay between indoor and outdoor spaces gives residents a sense of tranquility and connection that is often missing in modern urban living. As we move further into the 21st century, several lifestyle trends continue to influence how small houses are designed. Remote work has become a defining aspect of our lives, and with it comes the demand for multifunctional spaces. An L-shaped home naturally accommodates this need by providing private wings where home offices can exist, separate yet connected to the main living spaces. Minimalism has also evolved into what many call warm minimalism. Instead of stark white walls and cold interiors, today's minimalism incorporates warmth through textured fabrics, earthy tones, and biophilic design principles. L-shaped homes embrace this beautifully, with expansive glass doors that open to gardens, inviting natural elements directly into the home. Sustainability is another critical factor. With climate change and resource scarcity at the forefront of global concerns, homeowners are seeking eco-friendly materials, energy-efficient appliances, and passive design strategies. The L-shaped design makes sustainability easier to achieve by maximizing cross-ventilation and natural lighting, reducing reliance on artificial cooling and lighting. Let's not forget the social element. The L shape fosters human interaction in ways that linear or vertical designs do not. The courtyard becomes a gathering place for family dinners, children's play, or quiet evenings under the stars. At the same time, the separation of the wings ensures privacy when needed. This balance between openness and retreat mirrors our modern desire for both connection and independence. In emotional terms, living in an L-shaped small house feels grounding. The garden at the center provides a daily reminder of growth and renewal. The intentional flow of spaces encourages mindfulness. Residents become more aware of their surroundings, appreciating the small details that often go unnoticed in larger, more chaotic homes. In this first stage of exploration, it becomes clear that the modern L-shaped small house is not merely a design trend, but a response to modern living needs. It maximizes limited space, enhances well-being, integrates seamlessly with the outdoors, and redefines luxury in small-scale living. It is more than a dwelling. It is a philosophy of living, a marriage of function and beauty, and a vision for sustainable, elegant living in the present and the future. When we look deeper into the design principles behind the modern L-shaped small house, we uncover layers of geometry, proportion, and material choices that elevate a modest structure into a timeless architectural statement. At its core, the L shape relies on the power of balance. Two wings create an open embrace, and the right angle becomes more than just a structural form. It becomes a stage where light, air, and human life perform in harmony. Geometry plays a crucial role. The 90-degree angle is inherently strong, grounding the house visually and structurally. Yet it also provides opportunities for fluidity. Architects often soften the edges with curved pathways, floor-to-ceiling glass, or extended canopies. These design gestures break the rigidity of the angle while retaining the clarity of form. The result is a home that feels structured yet flexible, firm yet inviting. Proportion is equally vital. A small house must rely on proportion to create visual spaciousness. Narrow hallways expand into generous living areas, ceilings rise just high enough to open up the rooms without overwhelming them, and windows are placed strategically to stretch the perception of space. The L shape is especially powerful in this regard because one wing often becomes slightly longer than the other, guiding the eye outward and making the entire property feel larger than it truly is. Materials bring warmth, character, and timelessness to the design. Natural wood introduces a sense of grounded comfort, stone offers durability and elegance, and glass blurs the boundary between interior and exterior. In many L-shaped houses, the central courtyard is paved with stone or decking, creating a seamless transition where materials from inside flow naturally into the outdoor space. This material continuity enhances the impression of unity and calm. Lighting is one of the most transformative elements in these homes. Natural daylight becomes the main actor, entering from multiple directions because of the layout. Large sliding doors or folding panels create uninterrupted views. while clerestory windows bring light into private areas without compromising seclusion. At night, artificial lighting adds drama. Soft LED strips under cabinetry, pendant lights over dining areas, and subtle uplighting in the garden extend the atmosphere well beyond the walls of the home. Cultural and climatic factors also shape how the L-shaped design evolves across different regions. In tropical climates, extended eaves and shaded verandas protect interiors from harsh sunlight while still encouraging natural ventilation. In colder climates, thicker insulation, double-glazed windows, and compact courtyards provide warmth and comfort. In Asian countries, the courtyard often draws inspiration from traditional family compounds, while in Scandinavian contexts, it reflects minimalist principles with an emphasis on light and simplicity. Case studies reveal the versatility of this form. A small L-shaped home in Japan may focus on micro-efficiency, using every corner for storage, with sliding partitions that allow rooms to transform instantly from bedroom to workspace. In contrast, a Mediterranean L-shaped villa emphasizes outdoor dining, terracotta tiles, and lush greenery in the central courtyard. Meanwhile, urban adaptations in North America often prioritize sustainability, with solar panels on the roofs of each wing and water collecting systems integrated into the courtyard garden. Another key aspect is the zoning strategy. By dividing public and private spaces into separate wings, the L shape inherently organizes daily life. The wing with the kitchen and living room becomes a social hub where family members and guests gather. The other wing houses bedrooms, offices, or personal retreats where privacy is honored. The courtyard between them acts as a transitional space, a place where both zones converge. This zoning is not just practical, but also psychological. It allows residents to switch between connection and solitude effortlessly. Interior design in these homes takes advantage of flow and perspective. Furniture arrangements often align with the geometry of the structure, emphasizing long sightlines and uncluttered circulation. Open-plan living rooms extend directly into outdoor patios, making dining or lounging equally comfortable inside and outside. Storage is cleverly concealed. Built-in cabinets and recessed shelving preserve the clean lines of the architecture while maintaining functionality. Decor trends further enhance the personality of these homes. The current movement toward organic modernism, mixing sleek lines with natural textures, fits perfectly with the L shape. Soft linens, woven baskets, indoor plants, and artisanal ceramics add tactile richness against a backdrop of smooth walls and polished surfaces. The minimalistic approach does not mean sterile environments. Instead, it means curating fewer but more meaningful objects that tell a story. Sustainability integrates seamlessly with the L shape. By orienting the wings strategically, architects can optimize solar gain in winter and shade in summer. Cross-ventilation flows naturally as air passes from one side of the courtyard to the other. Roof designs often incorporate rainwater harvesting, and the courtyard itself can host vertical gardens, small orchards, or even edible landscapes. The emphasis is not just on beauty, but on self-sufficiency and ecological responsibility. As technology becomes part of modern living, smart home systems blend into the architecture without disrupting its elegance. Automated blinds adjust to sunlight, climate control systems maintain comfort with energy efficiency, and lighting can be programmed to highlight different moods throughout the day. The L-shaped layout supports this integration by creating distinct zones that can be customized individually while still feeling connected to the whole. Beyond the technical and aesthetic qualities, the emotional resonance of the design remains its greatest strength. Standing in an L-shaped small house, one feels both embraced and liberated. The courtyard becomes a sanctuary of nature, while the wings provide security and structure. This duality, open yet protected, compact yet expansive, captures the essence of modern human needs. It is no wonder that this design has become a global symbol of balance and elegance in residential architecture. As we reflect on these design principles and case studies, it becomes evident that the L shape is not confined to a single culture or trend. Instead, it adapts fluidly to context, climate, and lifestyle while maintaining its core values of harmony, efficiency, and timeless beauty. It respects tradition, yet embraces innovation, standing as a bridge between the past and the future of architectural living. Looking toward the future of residential design, the modern L-shaped small house is poised to evolve in ways that continue to reflect social, environmental, and technological changes. The global demand for compact, sustainable, and adaptable living will only intensify, and this architectural form provides a perfect canvas to respond to such needs. The question is no longer whether small houses can be luxurious and elegant, but how they can continuously adapt to embody comfort, resilience, and long-term value for generations to come. One emerging trend is modularity. Future L-shaped homes may be designed with modular sections that can expand or contract depending on family size, lifestyle changes, or financial conditions. Prefabricated wings could be added with minimal disruption, allowing homeowners to customize their homes over time without compromising the original structure. This flexibility ensures the design remains relevant as life circumstances evolve. Another important shift lies in the deepening integration of green technologies. Imagine courtyards with smart irrigation systems powered by collected rainwater, or rooftops that combine solar panels with green gardens to produce energy and regulate temperature simultaneously. The L-shaped layout provides ideal surfaces for such innovations. One wing could house photovoltaic panels angled for maximum sunlight exposure, while the other supports rooftop greenery to absorb heat and purify air. Courtyards may even evolve into energy-generating hubs, incorporating vertical solar glass walls or kinetic tiles that generate electricity through foot traffic. Cultural dynamics will also shape the future of these homes. As urban areas become denser, the L-shape might adapt into vertical configurations, where courtyards transform into rooftop gardens or shared community spaces between stacked levels. In suburban and rural contexts, the layout will remain horizontal, celebrating the luxury of land by framing expansive gardens, water features, or outdoor kitchens. In both scenarios, the L-shape continues to offer its defining characteristic, a space that encourages human connection while respecting privacy. Interior design trends are likely to move even closer to nature. Biophilic design will expand beyond simple plant integration to full sensory immersion. Courtyards may feature water sounds, fragrant gardens, and interactive natural elements that stimulate touch, sight, and hearing. Smart technology will enhance this connection by adjusting lighting to mimic natural circadian rhythms, controlling air quality with responsive systems, and integrating materials that adapt to temperature and humidity. The future small house will not just shelter residents, but nurture them on a physiological and emotional level. Global challenges such as climate change and resource scarcity will continue to influence building materials. Expect a greater emphasis on recycled composites, bamboo, hempcrete, and other renewable materials that reduce environmental impact without sacrificing durability. The L-shaped form, with its relatively simple geometry, is highly adaptable to these sustainable materials, making construction faster, more affordable, and more eco-conscious. As sustainability becomes inseparable from elegance, the very definition of luxury will shift from excess to responsibility, living well without harming the planet. Social values will also redefine how these homes are experienced. For younger generations, homes are not just private retreats, but also platforms for social interaction and shared experiences. Courtyards may serve as spaces for collaborative gardening, outdoor movie nights, or art displays. With remote work likely to remain a permanent aspect of many lifestyles, courtyards and wings will continue to provide flexible environments where productivity and relaxation coexist effortlessly. The house will act as both a sanctuary and a stage, capable of adapting to multiple roles throughout the day. Timeless elegance will persist as the guiding principle, but it will be reinterpreted through simplicity and authenticity. Clean lines, uncluttered layouts, and natural finishes will dominate. Yet each home will carry unique character through handcrafted details or cultural influences. Homeowners may choose to personalize one wing with artistic expressions, while keeping the other minimal, ensuring the balance between individuality and universality. From a psychological perspective, these homes will continue to anchor emotional well-being. In a world that often feels chaotic, the symmetry and embrace of the L-shape provides stability. The courtyard, constantly visible, becomes a daily reminder of growth, renewal, and harmony. Future generations will likely view these designs not only as functional architecture, but also as therapeutic environments that support mental health, community bonds, and spiritual connection to nature. Technology will not overshadow the design, but instead quietly integrate into its fabric. Invisible sound systems, climate-responsive facades, and adaptive glass will work in the background to enhance comfort. Residents will interact with their homes naturally, without constant reminders of technology's presence. The result will be spaces that feel alive, yet calming, advanced yet timeless. In essence, the modern L-shaped small house represents more than architecture. It represents a vision for the future of human living. It celebrates efficiency while embracing luxury, honors tradition while innovating for tomorrow, and integrates people with nature in ways that are both functional and poetic. Its enduring strength lies in its adaptability, a simple geometric form that can be interpreted endlessly across cultures, climates, and eras. As we step forward into an uncertain future, one certainty remains: the human desire for spaces that feel both protective and open, intimate yet expansive. The L-shaped small house answers that desire, embodying a philosophy of living that values beauty, sustainability, and timeless elegance. It is not just a design solution, but a symbol of how we envision our lives, our communities, and our relationship with the environment. In the years ahead, as architectural trends shift and technologies evolve, the L shape will continue to stand as a beacon of modernity and grace, an enduring blueprint for homes that reflect who we are and who we aspire to be.